Hi, welcome to Sweet Bliss Yoga. My name is Claire, and today I'd like to take you through a sequence for bedtime. So hopefully this can help you get settled in and get a good night's sleep. Let's begin in child's pose. So you can keep your knees close together or wide as your mat, toes touching, reaching forward, and just sinking down into a child's pose. Just noticing your breath as it flows in and out through your nose, settling in. And slowly making your way up to hands and knees. We'll tuck the back toes. Just stretch out the feet a little bit. You can lean your hips back towards your heels. And you can stay here or you can try sitting up. It's pretty intense going all the way here. So if you just want to stretch out your feet gently, you can keep your hands on the mat. And if you'd like to, you can stretch out your forearms here, flipping your hands the other way if that's comfortable. And you can play with the position of your hands. You can face your fingertips outwards or just keep them forwards if that is the most comfortable for you. And coming up out of that toe squat, you can tap your feet a little bit. And let's take a couple of cats and cows. So knees under your hips and wrists underneath your shoulders. Taking an inhale and dropping your belly towards the mat. Gaze going upward. So your back is arched here. And exhale, drawing your belly in. Stretching your spine towards the ceiling. Inhale back to cow. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale up to cat. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling into cow. And exhaling into cat. Now we'll shift forward here and coming into a sphinx pose. So getting onto your belly. Tops of the feet are flat on the mat. Pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Elbows underneath your shoulders. And you can keep your gaze forward here, or you can let your head drop down and stretch the back of your neck. And now we're going to come all the way down, and you want to stack your hands one on top of the other underneath your forehead. Take your left cheek down towards the mat, so just resting your head on top of your hands. And we'll take this into a half frog. So taking your right leg out at a 90-degree angle. You can always, if your hips are really tight, you can always put a bolster or a pillow underneath your hips so that this isn't too intense. This is intended to be a very gentle stretch. And just softly breathing into it, letting your body relax, getting ready for your bedtime. Letting yourself slow down for the evening. And gently bringing your right leg in, we'll just take it to the other side. So turning your head so that your right cheek is down towards the mat, resting your head on your stacked hands, and taking your left leg out at a 90-degree angle into a half frog on the left side. And bringing that leg back in, we'll make our way onto our backs. And then once you're settled on your back, bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a little hug. And then opening your knees and holding on anywhere on your leg that's comfortable for you. You want to make sure that your sacrum is down towards the mat. Your back is pressing into the mat, so we're in a happy baby pose here. And releasing your happy baby, hugging your knees into your chest. Keep your right knee into your chest and extend your left leg out long. We'll take an inhale, and on the exhale, just drawing your right knee over towards the ground. And your right arm can go out to the side. You can keep your gaze up towards the ceiling, or you can look towards the right hand. Just letting your knee fall towards the ground, and keep pressing your right shoulder towards the ground. They may not both touch at the same time. Mine are not right now. Sometimes they do, but I'm pretty stiff today. And on your next inhale, coming back to the center, and we'll switch legs here. You can press your feet into the mat to adjust your hips if needed, extending your right leg out and pulling your left knee in towards your chest, and then drawing your left knee over towards the right, making adjustments if needed. So your left knee is drawing down towards the floor, and your left hand can be out, extended out to the left. Gaze up or gazing over towards your left hand. And just breathing into the stretch. We're not trying to force anything here. Just trying to relax and stretch out any tension from the day. And on your next inhale, coming back to center, again, you can press your feet into the mat to adjust your hips, and let's extend our legs out. And arms down by your sides, tucking your shoulder blades underneath your back, coming into a resting Shavasana here. Taking in, slowing down, getting ready for bed, for sleep. Letting your thoughts slow down here and just allow yourself to drift. When you're ready, you can wiggle your fingers and your toes, just waking up the body a little bit and rolling over to one side. Eventually making your way back up to a seat. And taking a deep breath in, drawing your hands up towards the ceiling, palms together and bringing them down towards your heart. And take an inhale and a slow exhale. Thanking yourself for taking the time out of your busy day to practice and soothe yourself, slowing things down, getting yourself ready for a good night's sleep. I hope you practice with me again soon. Namaste.